Hey guys, welcome back to another brand new video on quantumictrader YouTube channel. And in this video I'm going to break down the strategy behind the trades of Friday, what I took on USDT and GBP USDT. And yeah, the strategy is very simple. Stick around to the full video, you will understand the strategy. And yeah, let's get into the chart. So this was the trade I took on USDT, and let's break down the strategy behind the trade. So I'm gonna start with 1 hour chart, because there's nothing much in the higher time frame, because as you know we are bearish on currencies this week and bullish on the DXY. So on the hourly chart, the first thing you want to notice that this vertical line is the midnight open on Friday. Here it is. So what can you see here? The first thing I saw that there was a breaker here, high, low and higher high. So that the down close candle is my breaker. Okay, so I was looking at price and I saw that price was consolidating inside that breaker. Okay, so that means it was respecting that breaker. And also you could see there is a 1 hour order block, bearish order block. Okay, there was also this 1 hour bearish order block, and as we are bearish, I was expecting lower prices. Okay, and then I went to a 15-minute chart. What did I saw here? I saw a beautiful inversion fair value gap here. Okay, this one. You could see how price was respecting that on this candle. Okay, this was the trade of AM session, guys. So there was this inversion fair value gap, price also respecting that, and that line is the 1 hour order block. And then I saw that this short term high was taken by this run up here on that inversion fair value gap and the hourly order block. At that time, what was USDT doing? USDT wasn't making another new high. Okay, you could see. So there was the correlation between these two pairs. Okay, and when I saw that, it was confirmed that this run up here was just a liquidity sweep. Okay, it was just a liquidity sweep, nothing else. So I was sure that price is now gonna target the next. What would be the next target? This low. Okay, so I was looking for this to be taken. Then I went to a 1 minute chart, and on the 1 minute chart, you could see after taking that short term high, okay, what was price doing here? Try to see it. What is going on here? If you look closely, you'd see there was a bull flag. Okay, so retail trader, what the retail traders gonna think? That price is now gonna break that trend line and then go up. Okay, because they are watching this up move here, but we are watching the higher time frame narrative, and the narrative was also price is going down. Okay, so that was also a beautiful setup. When I saw this bull flag was forming, I anticipated price to close below it, and when I saw this candle close here, okay, I entered the position. Let me show you. So here you could see I short at one lot here, and then I put my limit order below this low. You could see it triggered that and then reversed. Okay, so this setup I took on USDT, this trade, and it was a nice trade. Okay, so yeah, now let's move on to the GBP USDT trade. So here are the trades I took on GBP USDT, and both trades were above 3 hours. Okay, and yeah, let's break the strategy behind this two trade. I'm gonna start with a 1 hour chart again, because there's nothing much on the weekly or daily, because I already told you that we are bearish on currencies this week. Okay, so I'm gonna go on a 1 hour chart now. So on the 1 hour chart, let's hide the execution first. So on the 1 hour chart, what can you see? There was this big fair value gap on the hourly chart. Okay, this one. Okay, and also what is this blue shaded inversion fair value gap? Let's go on a daily chart. You could see this inversion fair value gap was this one. Okay, again back to the 1 hour chart. So on the 1 hour chart, you could see this vertical line is the midnight open, and I saw that price was now hanging around that fair value gap, and at that time I went to a lower time frame on 15-minute chart. On the 15-minute chart, you can see that there is still that small fair value gap and also an order block, 15-minute order block. Okay, there it is. And one more thing, can you see what is that? Yes, there was SMD diversion between these two, GBP/USD and EUR/USD. You could see that where EUR/USD was making a higher high, GBP failed to make that higher high. Okay, so what it was indicating that it was very bearish and it would look for sell side, and I saw that, and then I went to my 1 minute time frame, and on the 1 minute time frame, you could see when I saw price respecting this 1 hour fair value gap consequent encroachment perfectly here. Okay, and then broke lower, this aggressive move down. What was the time? 7:30. Okay, on the New York kill zone, 7 to 9 a.m. From here the New York kill zone starts. So on the New York kill zone, I entered the trade on this bearish order block, and there was also a small fair value gap here. Okay, so I entered the first trade there and exited the trade below this low. Okay, so that trade pan out beautifully, and let's move on to the next trade. So the next trade I took, there's nothing much on this trade. I just saw that where EUR/USD was making higher high, GBP/USD making lower low, and then price was the bearish, currencies was bearish, so I looked for a short there. And one more thing, you could see that here price made a lower high, but here what did price do? Price made a higher high. Okay, so that was a stop run, and now it's gonna look for some sell side to be taken. So I entered the trade when I saw this fair value gap and price stepped into that. You could see the execution. I entered a half fell lot position on this fair value gap, a small fair value gap, and exited on this bullish order block. On this order block. Okay, on this order block I exited the trade. So these two are my trade of Friday, and I hope you understand the strategy behind both of them. And yeah, if you find this video helpful, then give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Okay, bye bye guys.